Welcome to Chapter 8, till the long road reaches the sky, and back to Heliaaa. There is at least more than one Heliaaa right now. And what is the deal with other Heliaaa anyway? And the deal with the deals, the sacrifices that our Heliaaa made. Also remember that we are one of the champions of the 10 Shoes War, and well, I hope we meet latest. And well, it's a lot of questions to be asked, but yeah, let's just join the story. I'm excited to continue with Chapter 8.
凡他厌弃的，偏要强加于他，使他万念俱灰；凡他渴求的，连他已有的也要夺取，使他万劫不复。生命所为，一贯如此。 which is the way of gods. It always has been.
Here, we talk about Heliaaa. He could no longer remember when he last set foot in the residence of gods. For this tower, perhaps it was yesterday? In any case, he would not venture too deep inside. Most, he would only go as far as the entrance.
还真是稀客啊。
What a rare visitor. Layla? Okay, so from the last chapter, EX chapter of chapter 7, we do know that Heliaaa led her alone. Was not very nice.
你有多久没有到这座满是失败者的塔里来了？是自从你意识到不能再回答我关于希纳迪亚的问题开始，或者连你也记不得了。
How long has it been since you last came to this tower full of failures? Was it since you realized you could no longer answer my questions about Senadia? Or have you forgotten as well?
所以，你有没有感到那么一点点久违的怀念？
So, do you feel even a morse of long-lost nostalgia? I wouldn't say I miss it. He thought numbly at that moment. However, hearing that voice made him realize that indeed, it has been a very long time.
你就这么厚颜无耻地走进来，却毫无愧意，放弃了职责的背叛者。
I try to lose suspend his duties.
是你唤我前来的，其实自当顺应神明的宣召，这是应循的天理。
You are the one who summoned me. It is natural order for a knight to heed the call of the god.
天理？你的天理就是背信弃义、自说自话、不惜捏造谎言也要不停举办的那个实数战争。
Natural order? Is your natural order holding the 10 Shoes War by all means possible? Including betrayal me and telling self-serving lies?
那个毫无意义的比赛已经持续了32次，这本该宁静的居所也因此多出了32具无用的棺椁。
That meaningless competition has been going on for 32 times now. Thanks to it, this supposedly peaceful place is now cluttered with 32 useless coffins.
我并未捏造谎言，实数战争将遴选出新任的骑士，获得神明授予的力量，本应如此。
I have not told any lies. The 10 Shoes War was means to select a new knight who would be gifted powers by the god. That is how it should have been.
每一次我都尽我所能， 将当世代最为正直高洁、天赋异禀的骑士候选人带到高塔之下，以期神明的垂青。
Each and every time, I did everything in my power to bring the most righteous, noble, and talented knight candidates beneath the tower, hoping for divine favor.
但神明却从未给过他们任何机会。
But the god never granted any of them a chance. Oh no, he is blaming Layla.
我从一开始就告诉过你，我不需要。
I told you from the beginning that I don't need it.
因为蕾耶拉不应该是神明，也不需要骑士。
Because Layla should not be a goddess, nor does she need a knight.
这座高塔，这颗落星的神明，从始至终都只有一个名字。
This tower, the god of Loshing, has only one name.
希纳迪亚。
The legs outer quiet sighed, so softly it was barely audible. Although he had anticipated such an outcome, coming face to face with the god's growing obsession still pained him. And before visiting this place, he had already made up his mind.
这会是最后一届，第33次实数战争将迎来真正的终结。
This will be the last one. The 33rd Stantius War shall meet its true end.
最好是这样。希望这次你能遵守诺言，背叛者。
It better be. I hope you can keep your promise this time, traitor. The river of time should flow forward, and what he protected was so simple and natural order. Even if their price was to be physically shattered, even if the end was to be universally relieved, even if he knew better than anyone that this was never what a knight should do. He had resolved himself to trample over everything.
你唤我来，究竟是为了什么事？
Why have you summoned me? What matter requires my attention?
我的宝物，希纳迪亚的挂坠不见了。
My treasure, Xenadia's pendant is missing. Again?
有肮脏的老鼠混进了这座塔里，东逃西窜。
Some filthy rat has snuck into this tower, scurrying about.
我本对老鼠的小动作不感兴趣，但那只老鼠竟然盗走了我的宝物，这倒是让我有些刮目相看。
I'm normally not interested in rats, but this one managed to steal my treasure, which I must admit is rather impressive.
我知道那只老鼠的来历，也知道它的雇主正挖空心思调查这座塔，但说实话，我一点儿也不关心。
I know where that rat came from, and I know her employer is desperately trying to search into this tower. But honestly, I couldn't care less.
我只想拿回我的宝物，拿回我的希纳迪亚的挂坠。
I just want my treasure back. My Xenadia's pendant.
已经过去了这么多年，你其实早已不必。
So many years have passed. You should not dwell.
我听够了你的说教，利托斯特。
I have enough of your lectures, Litost.
你知道那挂坠对我而言意味着什么？尽快把它拿回来，否则我不保证接下来会发生什么事。哼，比如暗影化作诅咒，灾劫降临人间。比起被人敬仰的神明，是不是催生恐惧的恶魔之姿更适合我？
You know what that pendant means to me? Bring it to me as soon as possible, or I cannot guarantee what will happen next. For instance, let shadows become curses and bring calamity upon the mortal realm. Rather than a revealed god, perhaps the role of a fear-indulging demon suits me better.
你在外处理我失控的影之事的时候，是不是已经无数次设想过这种可能？啊不，你甚至利用了他们，诱骗他人来参加那个实数战争。
When you were out there dealing with my Berserk Shadow servants, had you imagined this contingency countless time? But now, you even use them to trick others into entering the Tenshus War.
啊，对了，那只老鼠的雇主，我记得就是你这一届实数战争最看好的候选人，不如就从他开始。
All right, that rat's employer. I recall he was the most promising candidate in this Tenshus War. Why don't we start with him? Oh, don't say me this is Baiji and actually Songqiu.
知道了，我会尽力拿回你的挂坠。不过，这是最后一次，你该学会保管自己的东西了。
I understand.
如果他真的对你很重要的话。
I will do my best to retrieve your pendant. However, this is the last time. You need to learn to take care of your possessions. If it truly means to you that much. And we're back. Wait. Songqiu, yeah! Songqiu, it's here.
怎么是你，宋雀？
Is it you, Songqiu?
行行好，咱这小胳膊小腿经不起折腾。摔得咱脑瓜子晕晕的，眼泪都要掉下来了。
Oh, have mercy. Those little arms and legs cannot take this. Ah, that throw made me see the stars. And tears are coming out. Oh, Songqiu, I miss you.
对不起，因为你出现的时机，抱歉，是我防备过当了。你没事吧？
I'm sorry. Because of your timing. My apologies, I overreacted. Are you alright?
怎么可能没事？不过也怪咱，好不容易看见熟人，就急急忙忙跑过来，又怕大声招呼引来那些怪物，结果正好吃了个哑巴亏。
How could I be fine? But it's kind of my fault too, you know? I was so excited to see a familiar face that I rushed over, but was afraid I would attract those monsters if I called out. And look where that had got me. Served me right, huh? Wait, where do we know Songqiu? Like, where do they know Songqiu? Like Bianca at least.
真的很抱歉，需要我背着你，扛着你走吗？
I'm really sorry. Do you need me to carry you on my back, over my shoulder?
哎，都是自己人，搞这么见外干什么？嘿嘿，这位英雄功夫了得又行侠仗义，在擂台上单挑利托斯特救人那一幕可太帅了。
Ah, we are friends. Don't be so formal. This hero whose might and heroism I admire. The scene where you fought Litos mano a mano in the arena to save people was pure badassery.
还有这位女侠，您在琥珀街救咱于水火之中的事，咱可一直记在心里呢。不过，咱也不是忘恩负义的人，偷偷塞进您口袋里的玉牌，可算是解了您的燃眉之急。
And you, my dear savior, I haven't forgotten how you saved my skin back in Ember Street. But I ain't one of the unforgetful. That jade plaque I slipped into your pocket sure came in handy when you needed it most, didn't I?
那个时候多谢你了，松雀。
Thanks for helping me back then, Songque.
每当他露出这种表情，一定又是在打些鬼主意，要求人帮忙了。
Every time she wears that face, she's getting ideas. And we know Songque very well.
小事小事，举手之劳。不过，你看，咱们能在这神明的高塔里相遇，也算是缘分。这里处处凶险，不如结伴同行，也算有个照应。
No biggie, but meeting you here in their divine tower of all places must be fate or something. This place is dangerous all around. So why don't we band together and watch each other's back?
那我们商议一下。
We need to discuss it.
没问题，咱就在这里等你。
No problem. I will wait for ya right here. We're back in this odd place.
哎呀，好疼，好疼啊！
It hurts. It truly hurts.
不过您放心，咱可不干那讹人的事儿，绝不给您找麻烦。
Oh, don't worry. I ain't the type to scam or cause trouble. Doubt.
就是这么一受伤，一个人行动多少有点困难。要是有一两个好心人能跟咱结伴该多好啊！哎，上哪儿找这样的好心人呢？
You see, with this injury, it's hard to move around by myself. Wouldn't it be nice if one of the two kind souls could keep me company? Where? Oh, where can I find such kind souls? Yeah, she's definitely stole something right now and no one wants us to defend her. I'm happy to see her.
整理一下现有的情报吧。我们为了调查利托斯特和高塔里的神明，来到了第3次石树战争的图书馆。在那里，一只神秘的萤火虫指引着我们进入了一片影坛。
Let's sum up the situation. To investigate Litos and the god in the tower, we came to the library during the Third Tenshus War. There, a mysterious firefly guided us into a pool of shadows.
影坛的另一边，是我们眼前这般奇特的景象，有无名的神像、无字的墓碑，以及突然出现的松雀。而根据松雀对我们的认知来看，这里是第33次石树战争时期的神之居所。
On the other side of the pool is this particular scene, a nameless god statue, an unmarked tombstone, and Songque who appeared out of nowhere. Judging by her knowledge of us, that's the god's residence during the 33rd Tenshus War. Yep. So she basically someone stole also pendant, and also you will be surprised to hear Senadia's name here too.
阿杰塔没有骗我们，图书馆的确是个特别的空间，有特殊的路径连接着高塔内部，但它的时间切片里无法包含这座高塔，所以我们又回到了最初的时间点。
Ajita didn't lie to us. The library is indeed a special space, with a special path leading to the inside of the tower. However, this tower can be included in her time slice. So, we are back at the original in time.
瑞木的高塔，神明的居所。看来想要调查这里的人不止我们，这里可不是闲杂人等能随意进出的地方。松雀一定还有藏着没告诉我们的事。
The tower in Ruimo, where the gods resides. Looks like we're not only the ones who want to investigate this place. It isn't open to common people, so Songque must be keeping more secrets.
话说回来，虽然在记录里读到过， 但我这还是第一次见到松雀本人。他一向是这么，油嘴滑舌吗？
Come to think of it, although I have read about her in the records, this is my first time meeting Sonchu in person. Has she always been so, silver-tongued?
这倒是让我想起第一次遇到他的时候了。他虽然欺瞒成性，但都是为了自保，本质并不坏。这个时间线上，他还不熟悉我们，自然不敢毫无保留全盘托出。
This reminds me of the first time I met her. She is deceptive by nature, but it's mostly for self-preservation. In fact, she isn't a bad person. She doesn't know us yet, in this timeline, so she is holding back.
不过我了解他的秉性，只要是帮过他的人，他也会以同等的信任和赤诚回报。跟着他看看，或许能找到更有价值的线索。
However, I know her character. She will repay those who have held her with equal trust. If we follow her, maybe we will find more useful clues.
好，我相信你的判断。放心吧，不论发生什么，都有我兜底呢。
Right, I trust your judgment. Don't worry, no matter what happens, I will be there to back you up. Damn, we cannot watch it. I was so sure that I miss something here.
我们商量好了，可以和你一起行动。
We have discussed it and agreed to go with you.
当真？哎呀，咱就知道两位英雄靠得住。
For real? Oh yeah, I knew I could count on you too.
不过，我们有个条件，希望你告诉我们你来此的目的，以及在这座塔里都发现了什么。
However, we have a condition. We hope you can tell us your purpose for coming here and what you have discovered in this tower.
二位，实不相瞒，咱也是受人所托。本来以为能赚笔大的金盆洗手，谁成想委托的内容竟然是狮子嘴里拔牙，来神明的家里走上一遭。
To be honest with you both, I'm here on someone else's behalf. I thought I could make one last big score and retire. But who knew this job was like pulling teeth from a lion's mouth, sneaking into a god's home?
咱一想，这有几条命也不够用啊，还是趁早溜了为好。没想到被那些个怪物缠上，慌乱之中随身的家当全弄丢了。
I thought to myself, these aren't worth dying over, so I figure I would better split while I could. But those monsters caught up with me, and in all the panic, I lost everything I had on me.
咱现在也没空管什么委托不委托的了，只想赶紧把家当找回来，离这是非之地远远的，再也不来了。
I got no time to worry about any commissions. Just want to get my stuff back and get far away from this place of troubles. Never coming back here again too.
果然，想让松雀说实话没那么容易。
It's expected. It is not that easy to get Songchu to tell the truth.
我知道了，陪你找到你的家当，然后逃离这里就行了，对吧？
True of deception. I understand. I just need to help you find your belongings and then escape from here, right?
爽快，咱就喜欢你们这样说得通话的人。
Yep. I love communicative folks like you. As they spoke, day and night cycles in the tower.
这鬼地方又变了。
Yikes! This freaky place changed again.
不好，倒退后！
Watch out! Everyone fall back.
我先去前面找个地方藏起来，怪物就交给你们了。
I'm gonna find a hiding spot up ahead. You can handle these monsters. Sure. Bring it on.
先解决眼前的敌人。嘿，相信我们。
Let's deal with those enemies first.
到我了，
比安卡。
别挡道，奋战到底。擦！安全着陆，气势如虹，长刃击空。 荣光不灭。
And she's doing breakdances here. Puncture?
该飞向更高的地方了。
Makes a good hiding spot, but Songchu is not here. She's good at hiding. Obviously, Songchun is not here.
差得远。
Several panic footprint on the ground. Songchu fell in this direction.
小心，
Which
他
direction?
们又来了。
Oh god.
天地任行。
奇怪，怎么偏偏松雀走
Strange.
的这条
Where's
路
the
才
only
有怪
path
物？
with monsters that pass that Songchu took?
或许他就是知道会这样，才提前躲起来的。
Yeah, she knows. She knows. And this is, by the way, Layla's monster. So she is the mother of
直过
shadows
云霄。
and not perception. It's not like the last time.
呀，
Like perception is somewhat, I don't know.
两位英雄，这边。
Your heroes over here, over here. Yeah?
该飞向果然不会那么顺利啊！
I had a bad feeling it would be this easy.
瞧我的，
别安卡，
哪里跑？辉光尽域，恰，轻而易举，星落天元，气势如虹，长刃击空。
The ultimate looks sick.
果然很可疑，我能明显感觉到，只有这个方向，怪物在不断增多。
Just as I suspected, I can clearly sense that monsters are only increasing in numbers in this direction.
也许这也和松雀瞒着我们的事有关。他从来不会故意害人，既然明知这个方向如此危险，还要执意前行。
Maybe this also has to do with what Songchu's hiding from us. She would never intentionally harm anyone, so if she is deliberately heading in the most dangerous direction,
恐怕和他说的自己的家当有关。看来，他急急忙忙要找回的家当，一定另有玄机。
I fear it has something to do with her stuff. What she's in a hurry to retrieve might not be as simple as it sounds.
松雀，
Sprint mode? What is it? What? Is it? Where are
该
you?
飞向更高的地方了。
Is it new enemy? Oh, it's a new enemy.
相信我们，寻梦者。到我了，
别安卡，
别挡道！啊！
Yeah, that's the chest. Near Songcha.
啊！擦！安全。
哎呀，吓死咱了！嘿，两位英雄的大恩大德，咱没齿难忘啊！哎，就说咱命好，危急关头总是能遇到贵人。
Oh, yeah, nearly gave me a heart attack. I will never forget the kindness of two heroes. I'm a lucky gal to always meet the right folks in the pitch.
松雀小姐，差不多该讲讲你真正的目的了吧？
Miss Songchu, it's about you tell us about your true purpose.
什么目的？哎，英雄，这可不行说笑啊！咱一向为人正直，从不做有愧于心的事。
Huh? What purpose? Hero, that's not funny. I have always been an upright person, never done anything that would weigh on my consciousness.
是吗？看来那些影子怪物和你一样钟情于你的家当，也是巧合了。
Is that so? Then, those shadows monsters being just as fond of your stuff as you are in also a consciousness, huh?
这
如果你还是不肯告诉我们，我们就只能自己动手了。
If you still refuse to tell us, we will have to take these matters into our hand. Wait!
怎么可能？这是希娜的星之环。
How is this possible? This is Xenida's Astral Link.
宋雀，这个星之环是哪儿来的？你为什么会拿着这个东西？你都知道些什么？
Songchu, where did you get this Astral Ring? Why do you have this thing? What do you know about it?
星之环？你是说这个？你认识他？怪了，咱可是听说这是什么神明的宝贝啊！
Astral Ring? You mean this? You know about it? That's weird. I hear this was some divine treasure.
宋雀，我们知道你有所隐瞒，还是一路帮你到了这里，因为我们相信你没有恶意。你也看到了我们在瑞木的所作所为，我们别无所求，只想弄清楚到底发生了什么事。
Songchu, we know you are hiding something. Yet we have helped you all this way because we believed you have no ill intent. You saw what we did in Ruimu. We have no ulterior motives. We just want to find out what's really going on.
告诉我们你知道的事好吗？这不仅关乎神明，关乎瑞木，甚至可能和我们一位重要的同伴有关。拜托了，宋雀。
Please tell us what you know, okay? This isn't just about the gods and Ruimu. It may have been about an important companion of ours. Please, Songchu.
我就知道，指望自己保守秘密肯定不靠谱。咱耳根子软，最听不得这些了。更何况你们刚才还救了我。唉，好吧，咱实话实说就是。
I knew I couldn't count on myself to keep secrets. I'm such a softie, I cannot say no. And you just saved me too. Fine, I will tell you the truth.
其实，刚才倒也没骗你们，咱确实是受人所托来到这里取一样东西。只是来了才发现，跟想象的不一样。都怪咱财迷心窍，一时糊涂，接下了那种委托。
Actually, I wasn't lying earlier. Someone did ask me to come here to steal, retrieve something. But after I got here, things were not exactly as I expected. It's my fault for being such a money grabber. Taking on that kind of job blindly.
那是前几日的事，咱总算是发现平淡日子的好，想干一票大的，早些收手，恰好瞌睡碰上了枕头。
That was a few days ago. I finally realized the worth of a peaceful life and wanted to do one last big job before calling it quits. Then, wouldn't you know it, opportunity came knocking at my door. It's Baiji, right?
灯组织也和咱是老交情了，怎么神神秘秘的不叫咱知道啊？要别人做什么不能透露，期限无可奉告，就连雇主是谁也说不得，这不诚信诓咱的吗？
The Lantern Organization, I go way back. So, why are they being all hush-hush with me? Can't tell me what to do? When it's do, heck, not even when it's a client is. Doesn't that sound like pulling a fast one on me?
哎，你小点声！原本是组织内部任务，要不是和你有交情，怎么便宜了你？先不谈别的，松雀，你副儿过来。那雇主事成之后，开这个数。
Hey, lower your voice. This was originally an internal job. If it were not for our connections, how would you get such a good deal? Songchu, come closer. Once the job is done, the client will pay this much.
真的
For real?
骗你做甚？我又不是你。哎，说正事啊，这价格这条件， 是不是卖回命也值当？你不是正想金盆洗手？
Why would I lie to you? I'm not you. Hey, get to the point. With this payment and those conditions, isn't it worth risking your life for? Weren't you just thinking about retiring?
咱们行生没听过这么惊人的数字，这脑袋一热就给应承了下来。胸膛拍完做了保，才知道这帮人不知道抽了哪门子风，竟然想上瑞木高塔偷东西。
I've never heard a number so staggering. So in the heat of the moment, I accepted it. After I would already sworn on it and everything, that's when I found out that those folks has lost their marbles. They wanted to steal something from the Ruimu Tower.
咱打小长在琥珀街，从没来过瑞木。神明之说也不是没听过，但也就听听罢了，实在没觉得当真有之，所以，唉。
I grew up on Amber Street, never been to Ruimu before. True, I have heard talks about gods, but that's all they were, just stories, you know. Never thought they were real, so...
咱觉得咱果真是着了你的道。是，咱做伙计是不计黑白，但这可不是一般人，偷神的东西不要命了。
I think I have really fallen for your drinks. Yeah, I am not too picky about my job, legals or not. But this and not a nobody we are talking about. Stealing from my god is straight up suicide.
都到这儿了，你不会要打退堂鼓吧？事到如今，话可没这么好说啊。
Now that we have come this far, don't tell me you're getting cold feet. Too late to back out now.
咱可不管，知道你们胆大，谁知道有这么大？
No way I'm getting involved. I knew you were bold, but this bold?
你不敢有的是人干。松雀，我们俩的交情算是到头了。
If you don't do it, there are plenty of others who will. Songju, our friendship ends here.
少拿情分忽悠咱，正经团队谁把这活包给咱啊？指不定你们内里乱成什么样。哼，没准吃了上顿没下顿，是不得已才把希望寄托在咱身上的。
Don't drag our friendship into this. What ledge team would ever outsource this job for me? For all I know, your crew might be falling apart and living paycheck to paycheck. That's why you pinned your hopes on me.
行，坐地起价我也认了。你不就是想加钱？说条件吧。
You... Fine. I will let you gauge. You just want more money, right? Name your terms.
这就对了嘛。好说好说，让咱想想啊。
Now that's more like it. Let's see, let's see. Oh, this is so funny.
话说回来，你们灯组织一般干的不都是驱逐影怪的活计吗？怎么也开始搞这种偷鸡摸狗不是潜入调查的委托了？
By the way, aren't Lantern folks usually busy hunting down shadow monsters? How come you started doing the sneaky, infiltration jobs? So the shadow monsters created by, like Layla already going rogue?
嗨，谁说不是呢？还不是因为我们少东家非要。
Tell me about it. It's all because our young master insisted. Young master, Baiji, it's Baiji. Please be Baiji.
不该打听的少打听。
Don't try to think that I'm not your business.
是。
Fine.
咱也不知道咱究竟算不算是受了骗。想着那笔巨款，咱心里飘飘忽忽的，在琥珀街麻溜的偷到了玉牌，混进了瑞木。
I don't know if I got scammed or what, but thinking about all that money had my head in the clouds. I swiped the jet plague on Amber Streets and snuck into Rima.
结果等进了高塔，这一回神犹如当头棒喝，眼一睁，这世界就完全不一样了。
But when I got into the tower, I was like being hit by a club. One look and everything was totally different.
什么？圣者？没错，咱拿着玉牌，咱就是圣者。
What? Bina? That's right. I got the trade plague. So I'm a winner.
考验可不成啊！咱是说，
A test? No way! What I mean was...
那些人神神叨叨的，一缠上人就跟牛皮糖似的。嘿，幸亏咱聪明机灵，溜得够快。咱看看，有的没的倒是摸了不少，但哪个是所谓神明的保护啊？
Those foes were acting all nimbly and clingy, like human sticky knots. Good thing I'm quick and clever enough to slip away. Let me see. I snatched a bunch of stuff. Which one supposed to be the divine treasure?
咱有从哪里拿到过这个吗？等等，这又是怎么回事啊？
Where did I get this thing? Wait up. What? What's going on here?
为什么这地方的样子突然改变了？刚才那些人呢？这座高塔为什么变得这么空旷，这么巨大呀？
Why would this place suddenly change? Where are those people from before go? Why is this tower so empty and huge now?
是影怪！神之居所，神明的家里怎么会有影怪呀？不，咱不想死，别过来！
Shadow monsters! But how can there be shadow monsters where God lives? No, I don't wanna die. Stay back!
难道这就是咱亵渎神明得到的天谴报应？
Is this divine retribution for my sacrilege?
就这样，咱弄丢了用以傍身的所有东西，在这塔里进也不是，退也没门，只能四处游走，一路东躲西藏。
And just like that, I lost everything I had to my name. I have nowhere to go in this tower. All I can do is wander around, hitting here and there.
一面想这是不是神明对咱的惩罚，一面想神明有好生之德，不然就咱一个没本事的小毛贼，如何到现在还能全虚全野？
I keep wondering if this was divine punishment, but then again, the gods are supposed to be merciful. Otherwise, how could a petty amateur thief like me still be in one piece? He doesn't
后面
know.
的事情你们就都知道啦。咱遇上了你们，嘿嘿，也算这些年摸爬滚打有些看人功夫。咱知晓，若是说出真实缘由是为窃宝而来，一定无法让你们相帮。
You know what happened next? I ran into you. Guess all those years of hustling taught me how to read people. I knew if I told you the truth about coming here to steal treasure, there's no way you would help me out.
可咱也不敢就这么空手而归呀！一方面吃饭的家伙都在那里面，另一方面收了钱却办砸了事儿，等组织和他们的少东家定然不会给咱好果子吃。
But I couldn't leave empty-handed, you know? For one thing, all my tools of the trade were in there. For another, if I messed up after taking their money, the Lantern Organization and their young master wouldn't hunt me down. Young master of Lantern Organization. Don't know if Baiji, if this is fitting for Baiji, but maybe it's some kind of revelation? Reveal?
灯组织的少东家，莫非就是那位？
The head of the Lantern Organization? Would it be that?
他也在调查这座塔，居然追查到了神明头上，果然不是个简单任务。
He has investigated this tower too. To think he would trace it all the way to a god. He's certainly no ordinary person. It's Baiji, Baiji, Baiji.
他从
please.
灯组织的少东家，到后来跟灯组织势不两立，或许其中的转折点就在这里。
He went from the head of the Lantern organization to their sworn enemy. Perhaps this was the turning point.
抱歉，松雀，星之环我不能交给你，这是我很重要的一位朋友的东西。为了找到他，我需要尽可能多的信息。
I'm sorry, Songchu, but I cannot give you the Astra Ring. It belongs to a dear friend of mine, and I need as much information as possible to find her.
别担心，我了解那位少东家，他不会怪罪于你，甚至和你正式结识之后，还会对你相当友善。
Don't worry, I know the hair. He won't blame you, and once he gets to know you properly, he will even be quite friendly to you.
如果你实在不放心，我在灯组织也有认识的人，到时候让他帮你去说个情，灯组织一定不会为难你的。
If you are still worried, I also know someone in the Lantern organization. I can ask her to put in a good word for you to ensure they don't give you a hard time.
真不愧是英雄，交友这么广泛。行，二位英雄是咱的救命恩人，咱相信你们看人的眼光，可别忘了，一定要帮咱说情啊！
Oh, heroes have a wide network of friends. Alright then, you two saved my life, so I will trust your judgment. But don't forget to put in a good word for me, alright? I think she kinda agreed too fast.
不过，神明的宝物竟然是希娜的星之环，这其中到底有什么联系？希娜，你是想告诉我什么吗？
But for a divine relic to be Xenadia's Astra Ring, what connection could that be? Xena, are you trying to tell me something?
希娜，Heliaaa。
It has short shadow powers.
糟糕，小心！
Yikes, watch out!
咱从来没想做什么大坏事，好不容易生路就在眼前，咱不想死在这里呀！
I never mean to do anything real bad. The way out is right there in front of me. I don't wanna die here.
时来运转，这恶时也来，吉运也转，果真不会时时眷顾咱。求求你了，咱这唯一一枚逃命符，看在启勇大师的面上，这次可别再翻车呀！
Bad luck comes and good luck goes. I knew the heaven aren't gonna favor me forever. Please, pretty please, this is my only escape ticket. For the Gadget Master's sake, don't fail me this time. Vegeta.
急急如啊！救命啊！
Quick, help me! What did she done? Portal? Is it the portal that Coralie and Heliaaa was tapped to? What is that?
我们这是回到了瑞木。
We are back in Rimu?
对了，星之环。
Right, the Astra Ring.
环绕着星之环的影子真的消失了，是我做的吗？啊？
The shadow around the Astra Ring really disappeared. Did I do it? By the way, why does this remind me of Sa? Don't you? Hey.
怎么回事？突然
What's happening suddenly?
寻梦者，
Rivsika.
我这是怎么了？
What's wrong with me? This feeling wasn't unfamiliar to her. She had once relied on this unique ability to reverse the tragic fate of the Seven Shoes a century later. Precognitive dreams, so they called them. However, after realizing the unavoidable connection between herself and that god, this special ability became rather intriguing. It was like being carried into an ocean of light by calm, warm current. A string of bubbles floated up, and those shards of light that passed her by, along with sentiments, were reflected in her eyes. Their heat making her eyes sore.
是希纳迪亚的挂坠，我还以为自己真的弄丢了它。
Sanity pendant. I thought I lost it for good.
我想起来了，是我不小心弄坏了挂坠，拜托你修理。结果因为太过于不习惯它的缺失，忘记了这件事。
I remember now. I broke the pendant by incident and asked you to fix it. But I feel so uneasy without it that I forgot about this matter entirely.
这些是什么？
What are those? Then, this misery, the lingering self-deceptive sweetness, because of that night's betrayal, revealed its true bitterness.
这有违我们的使命，甚至可能会让我们母性的悲剧重演。当实数战争开启，新的骑士诞生，无论他是否愿意，我都将。
Let's go against our mission. It might even reenact the tragedy of our homeland. When the Ten Shoes War begins and a new knight is born, whether she wills it or not, I shall.
利托斯特，不，为什么我会？
Litos? No. Why am I? That moment, through their shimmering bubbles, the innocent black sheep finally saw its true color.
引发影灾的元凶不是利托斯特，
The culprit behind the shadow calamity wasn't Litos.
相反，是影之全能的崩溃把骑术逼到了100年后的困境。
On the contrary, it was the collapse of the authority of shadows that forced the Seven Shoes into their predicament a century later.
是神背弃了他的子民。
It was the god who betrayed her people.
那个真正的始作俑者是我。
The real culprit is me.
桃面符起效了，嘿，咱不是在做梦吧？这下又能活好一阵子，真是太好了。
And meaning that the Litos then wanted to actually save the city. Or like save this world. Because it was kind of his mistake that the god, like he did his knight's duty. Did the escape talisman work? Am I not dreaming? No, I can live for a while longer. Hooray!
寻梦者，寻梦者，快醒醒！
Dreamseeker, wake up!
不行，过不了那么多了，我们要紧急退出系统。维塔，听得到吗？
No time to worry about that. We need to access the system immediately. Vita, can you hear me?
他为什么在朝天喊话？这是什么特殊的仪式吗？
Huh? Why is she yelling at the sky? Oh? Is it a special ritual or something? 2 V coins were quickly inserted in the coin slot of the phone booth.
咱没看错吧？2个大活人就这么不见了？邪了门了！哎呦，不对，自从进了那塔，没一样东西不邪门的。
Hey, take at least Songchu with us. I'm not seeing things right. 2 whole people just vanished into thin air. This is crazy. No, wait. Ever since I entered the tower, ain't nothing been normal around here.
神明在上，仙家保佑，这伙计咱不做了，大不了躲上些日子，小命才是第一位的。咱什么也没找到，什么也没见着，索性咱根本没接这桩买卖。
God's about protect me. I ain't doing this job no more. Worst case, I will lay low for a while. My life comes first. I didn't find nothing, didn't see nothing. Might as well pretend I never took this gig in the first place. What does the sound effects? Oh. Sometime later on Hyperion 11. Ajita. Two best friends.
在没有意识的状态下，为保全躯壳做所有能做的努力，真是个令人惊讶的设想。要不是没有查询到相关的记录，我会认为这一幕给过一些灵感。
Making every possible effort in unconsciousness to preserve the shell. What a surprising hypothesis. Had my search returned any related records? I would have thought I was inspired by this scene.
谁管你？以及，这个世界不存在类似于只要对上视线就必须开口说话的礼仪。请你不要擅自和我搭话，阿杰塔博士。
Whatever. And no etiquette in this world obliged two people to just talk because they made eye contact. Don't speak to me without permission, Dr. Ajita.
你为什么会有那种想法？我和你交谈从来不是出于任何规则限制而不得不为之。维塔，你应该对自己更自信一点。
Why would you think that? I never talk to you because of any obligations. Vita, you should be more confident in you.
不过，我很好奇，他们要以什么方式来验证意识的存在呢？自主呼吸停止，炉反射消失，一剂测试结论也不容置疑，为什么还心存侥幸？
But I'm curious. How will they prove the existence of consciousness? Spontaneous breathing has ceased. Cerebral reflex are lost. And EEG test results are unquestionable. Why are you still hoping?
哎呀，阿杰塔博士，这还真是一个好问题。可惜呢，很遗憾，天命的女武神和无所事事的闲人天差地别，没人顾得上满足你那无聊的好奇心。
Oh my, Dr. Ajita, what a good question. Unfortunately, though there is a world of differences between Chixa's Valkyries and idle bystanders, no one has time to satisfy your trivial curiosity.
我认为有话直说比旁敲侧击来得更干脆。不过你这一点我也不讨厌。我的确有一个基于先前记录的设想，既然你想帮忙，那就试试这个吧。
I prefer being direct to indirect. So I don't dislike that about you. I did form an idea based on previous records. If you want to help, try this one.
正好，乐于助人的德丽莎主教也在，请你说说看吧，阿杰塔博士。
How convenient that the ever helpful overseer Teresa is here too, to tell us, Dr. Ajita.
这两个人站在这里做什么？
What are these two doing? Standing there.
拿以往的数据集做样本，利托斯特在这一时期中途退赛的可能性几乎是100%。不过，就在刚才，那个利托斯特必然退赛的时刻已经过去了。
Sampling the previous data sets, the probability of Litos withdrawing from the competition during this period is nearly 100%. But, that moment when Litos was supposed to withdraw has just passed.
我们或许被眼前的悲剧干扰了视线， 的确，所有调查线索中最异常的存在是利托斯特，这个事实从来都没有变过。
Perhaps we were distracted by their immediate tragedy. Indeed, the fact that Litos is the most anomalous presence according to all leads has never changed.
阿杰塔，对于这个行为异常的利托斯特，你还有什么发现？
Ajita, have you made any other discoveries about Litos' abnormal behavior?
不能说没有，但大部分其实是基于我的猜想而非事实，我没有办法保证其准确性。
I cannot say no, but most of them are based on my speculations rather than facts. I cannot guarantee their accuracy.
我还是第一次见你这么吞吞吐吐的样子，看来是真的没把握了。不过任何线索都比没有要好，说说看。
I have never seen you hesitant before. Seems like it's really out of your control this time. But any lead is better than none at all. Care to share?
基于我对利托斯特的大数据模型的分析，这位33号利托斯特最显著的一点异常是
Based on my analysis of their big data model of Litos, the most notable abnormality of this 33rd Litos is
他在杀死克拉丽的时候所展现的是一种历史数据中从未展现过的特殊力量。我推测那是他原本就拥有，却一直刻意避免使用的东西，真正的神之影奇的力量。
when he killed Coralie, he displayed a special power that has never existed in historical data. I suspect it was something he possessed all along but intentionally avoided using. The true power of a Shadow Knight.
这种特殊的力量甚至能超越系统。我不理解他为什么要隐藏力量，更不理解他为什么又突然违背了自己的准则。
This special power can even surpass the system. I don't understand why he hid this power, and I don't understand why he suddenly violated his principles.
或许是为了更切实地杀死面前的人，又或许是警告其他人要对付他就得全力以赴。反正我不明白。
Perhaps it is to kill the person before he more efficiently, or warn the others go all out against him. I don't understand.
总之，基于以上推论，我得出了一个大胆的猜想。
Anyway, based on the above interference, I came up with a bold theory.
既然克拉丽的死亡是从未有过的异常现象，而导致这一异常的源头是另一种异常，那么在数据和指针构筑的世界里，它们能不能连成更加简单直接的因果关系？
Since Coralie's death is an unprecedented anomaly, and the source of this anomaly is another anomaly, would they form a direct causal relation in this world built of data and pointers?
由此，如果抹除源头的异常存在，是否另一种异常也会随之消解？然后我就想到，有一个十分简单的方法可以验证我的理论。
If we erase the anomaly at this source, will the other anomaly disappear at the result? And so I thought of an extremely simple way to prove my theory.
等等，你不会是想说
Wait, don't tell me you are thinking?
杀死利托斯特。
Kill Litos?
当然了，即使我的猜想正确，杀死这个异常的利托斯特也只会导致克拉丽死亡这个既定事实被从记录中抹除。至于克拉丽的意识是否还真的存在于某处，我不能保证。
Of course, even if my hypothesis is correct, killing this anomalous Litos would only erase the established fact that Coralie died from the records. As for whether Coralie's consciousness still exists somewhere, I cannot guarantee.
搞了半天都是些空谈呢。唉，真令人遗憾呀！又让小薇见识了一次整个洛星最可靠的博士、最经得住考验的智慧。
That was a long build-up to empty talk. How disappointing. We get to witness once again the most testable wisdom of the most reliable doctor of Laoxing.
不，阿杰塔说的有道理，我们现在不能依靠常识行动，任何可能性都值得尝试，不管是多微小的希望，我都不会放弃。
No, Ajita has a point. We cannot rely on common sense now. Any possibility is worth exploring, no matter how small the hope is. I won't give up.
说得好，德丽莎。谢谢你，维塔。虽然这是个不合时宜的吹捧，但你不希望我因此沮丧的心意，我收到了。
Well said, Teresa. Thank you, Vita. While that was an untimely compliment, I get that you don't want me to lose heart. Compliment. This is doing so good.
哼，闭嘴。
Shut up.
怎么突然感觉解气了不少？
Somehow I feel much better now.
请问成熟稳重的德丽莎主教，寻梦者现在怎么样了？
So tell me, the mature overseer Teresa, how is Dreamseeker doing now? Why does she say all the time mature?
好多了，虽然他刚刚退出系统时的状况很糟糕，但还是坚持把他发现的线索全都告诉了我们才去休息。
Much better. Although she was in a bad state when she left the system, she insisted on telling us all the leads she found before going to rest.
他总是为了他人这么拼命，哼，和某些一贯以自我为中心的人完全不一样。
She always pushed herself so hard for others, entirely unlike certain individuals who only think about themselves.
哎呀，是谁呢？不过，尊敬的主教大人，你在脑海中设想一下。
Oh my, who could it be? But, venerated overseer, picture this.
如果有一天，小 V 一脸正气地告訴你，其實我所做的一切都是為了守護和某個人的約定，你怎麼看？
What would you think if we tells you with a serious face? Actually, everything I did was to keep a promise with someone.
好可怕。
That's scary.
看吧，明明是你们对小 V 心存偏见，小 V 为了能顺利融入你们，才不得不扮演自私自利的坏女人呢。
See, you're all just prejudiced against me. He has no choice but to play the role of a selfish villainess just to fit in with you all.
好了好了，请你闭嘴。如果真的那么有空，不如去看看寻梦者吧。
Alright, be quiet. You have so much free time, why don't you go and check on entropy instead? Dreamseeker, sorry.
休息的差不多了，去剑桥上走走吧。
I have rested enough. I will take for a walk. Huh? Wait. Walk around the bridge. Klein?
克莱因，
Klein? Seems to have fallen asleep. Looks like Bronny has
看
squeezed
来波尼
every
亚已经
human
彻底压榨了
source
他视
resource
线范围内的一切劳动力，
from her side dry.
让他睡个好觉吧。
Should let her sleep. Look how many snacks there are here. This is Kiana's influence. Control panel.
操作台上好像有奇怪的划痕，
There's some strange
我
scratches
上
on
次
the
登录的时候
console.
还没有这个。
They were not the last time I
在那
logged
之
in.
后，
Has anyone
有
touched
谁
the
动过
console
操作台
after?
吗？
Probably Heliaaa? Yeah, Heliaaa.
要不要去找赫利亚聊一下？
I got
可
talk
是
to
看到
Heliaaa.
我，会不会让他更
Approaching
难
me
受？
makes her feel worse. Where's Heliaaa, by the way? She's still a little bit in. I don't think she's here.
你好，阿杰塔博士。
Hello, Dr. Ajita.
哟，很高兴见到清醒的你。很显然，你睡得并不安稳。
Glad to see you awake. You didn't sleep too well, obviously.
我已经听说了你们的奇妙冒险，并且对于你毫无保留的分享精神表示惊叹。请允许我向你致意。
I have heard about your remarkable adventure, and I must say that I'm amazed by your willingness to share everything unreservedly. Allow me to express my admiration.
我只是觉得，瞒着大家也不会让事情变好。
I just feel that hiding things from everyone won't make things any better. You are so innocent. It's just so unlike Vita.
就是这点，这就是你们最大的不同之处。
That's it. That's what makes you so different from them.
好了，让我们换个话题吧。能让我看看你找到的星之环吗？据说你连休息的时候都紧紧攥着它，直到现在也没有松开过。
Let's change the subject. Can you show me the astral link you found? I hear you were clutching it in your sleep. And still, as we speak.
哼，你拿着就好，不用给我。确实是货真价实的黄道星之环。你得到它的时候，应该察觉到那种特殊的关联了吧？怎么样？有没有感觉离真相更进一步？
You don't need to give it to me. It's a genuine zodiac astral ring. You must have felt that special connection when you got hold of it, right? Do you feel you're getting closer to the truth?
历史往往是由几个人的选择、几件物品的归属这样简单的关键节点串联而成的。现在期数不存在了。
History is often woven together by crucial nodes, as simple as the choices of your people and the ownership of your items. No, the Seven Truths no longer exist. Do you know about Seven Truths?
故事的发展已经大幅度偏离了我所熟知的历史。你们要如何在没有期数的情况下独自应对接下来的挑战？我越来越期待了。
The story development has drastically deviated from the history I'm familiar with. How will you face the upcoming challenges alone without the Seven Truths? I'm becoming more and more curious.
七叔，没错，七叔意图背负世界，其悲剧根源也在于影的全能。是我。
The Seven Truths. Yes, the Seven Truths intended to shoulder the world. And their tragedy stemmed from an authority of shadows. It was me.
这还是头一次经由我实现的寻梦回溯，其进度达到这一预期。你是无限轮回中的那个特例，你能让我的城市达成前所未有的壮举，只要
This is the first time a dream reborn by me has met this expectation. Dreamseeker, you are the exception of this endless samsara. You can help my program achieve unprecedented levels of success, as long as...
糟了，我本想去告诉赫利亚我们的新发现，却到处都找不到他。结果发现他20分钟前擅自登录了系统，甚至无法显示定位。
Bad news! I want to tell Heliaaa about our new findings, but I cannot find her anywhere. It turns out she logged into the system without permission 20 minutes ago, and somehow cannot be tracked. Yeah, that's what we thought.
20分钟前，是你们在为我手忙脚乱的时候，我。
20 minutes ago, that was where you were all panicking over me.
这不是你的错，我才是第一责任人。而且现在的当务之急是在他做出什么傻事之前阻止他。
It's not your fault. I'm the one primary responsible. Right now, what's most urgent is stopping her before she does anything foolish.
详细的事情都放在之后再说。我们现在就出发，一定把她带回来。
Yeah, we can discuss it later. Let's head out now. We will definitely bring her back. Look at Ajita, how she's looking at us.
我和牙医还在尝试恢复克拉丽的账号数据，尤兰戴尔那边由17号同步信息。
Man, I'm still trying to restore Corelli's account data, while Durandal is being updated by 17.
寻梦者，赫利亚就拜托你们了。如果感觉状况不对，你们就立刻退出登录，不能再让悲剧重演。
Dreamseeker, I leave Heliaaa in your care. If anything seems off, log out immediately. We cannot let tragedy repeat itself. Why? While everyone was busy, a secret conversation took place about the quiet Hyperion 11.
是你啊，准备向我发起晚餐的邀约吗，我的挚友？
Oh, it's you. Are you here to invite me to dinner, my dear friend?
不过我记得那位可爱的主教说过，在飞船上还是尽量收好危险的武器。当然了，我并非实体，所以能理解你这个小小玩笑的风趣之处。
But I remember that lovely overseer said we should put away dangerous weapons while on the ship. Of course, since I'm not a physical being, I can anticipate the humor in your joke.
这不是玩笑，是对你的警告。或许我们是时候开诚布公地谈一次了，哈杰塔。
It's not a joke, but a warning to you. Perhaps it's time for us to have a frank conversation, Ajita.
我一向坦诚，你知道的，不仅仅是对你。
I have always been frank, as you know. I'm not just with you.
我没耐心跟你兜圈子，这是第一次，也将是最后一次警告。你的手伸得太长了。
I have no patience for your mind games. This is the first and final warning. You are overstepping your bounds.
你是指被你用32重混合加密锁定后，又用隐写法嵌进角落里的那份高敏感数据？
Are you referring to that highly sensible data that you encrypted using 32 folds hybrid encryption and then embedded in the corner using steganography?
那的确是令人赞叹的设计，复杂又精妙，具备对称加密的灵活多变，又顾及非对称加密的安全可靠，仿佛在邀请一位天才程序员一探究竟。
Oh my, that's indeed an admirable design. One, intricate yet elegant, retaining the versatility of symmetrical encryption and the reliability of asymmetrical encryption. It is as if it's inviting a genius programmer to unravel its mysteries.
那不是你该涉足的部分。
That's not something you should meddle with.
我还是第一次看到你露出这么凶狠的表情。莫非，那就是你最后的底牌，或是最大的秘密？你不惜帮我掩饰他人的疑虑，都不能让其他人知晓的罪证。
Oh, this is the first time I have seen such a ferocious expression on your face. Would that possibly be your last result? Or your bigger secret? Or, since you went out of your way to dispel other doubts about me, incriminating evidence?
那你呢，尊敬的后台维护员女士？我便利了系统中所有人格数据集合，除了那次被我逼出来的惊鸿一瞥的神明本尊不在此列。
Then what about you, esteemed back-end maintainer? I have scanned all personality datasets in the system, and expect for the god whom I forced out for a glimpse that time.
其他所有人的的确确都是系统模拟出来的历史数据，包括瑞木高塔里的神明和偏离了历史轨迹的利托斯特。
Indeed, all other personalities are historical data simulated by the system, including the god in the Ruimu Tower and Litos, who deviated from the historical course.
只有你是个例外，哈杰塔。你不但身兼后台维护员，甚至可以超越系统投射进现实。但根据我的调查，你又确实是量子计算机的一部分，无法离开数据海洋的电子幽灵。
You are the only exception, Ajita. Not only are you a back-end maintainer, but you also can project into reality. However, my investigation confirms that you are part of the quantum computer, an electronic ghost who cannot leave the data ocean.
这艘船上的其他人没有想过这个问题， 或许是有阿杰塔的历史表现背书，或许是天性更愿意信任，而不是怀疑他人。很可惜，我都不是。我从一开始就不信任你。
No one else on the ship has thought about this issue. Perhaps it's because they trust Ajita's track record, or perhaps it is in their nature to trust rather than doubt others. Unfortunately, I'm neither of those. I haven't trusted you from the beginning, Vita. Oh, that's my Vita.
果然，就像我在私下里调查你一样，你也在偷偷调查我。看来我们都拼命想要加深对彼此的了解，这样热烈的友情还真是让人感动。
Uh-huh. Just as I have been investigating you in secret, it seems we are both desperately trying to deepen our understanding of each other. Such a special friendship is truly touching. And I also love this woman too, Ajita. When is you playable or astral orb?
不过，其实你可以直接来问我的。伟大的天才阿杰塔博士从不会拒绝挚友更近距离的接触。
But you could have asked me, actually. The great genius Dr. Ajita never refuses closer contacts with her dear friends.
那就让我直截了当的问吧，你到底是谁？
Then let me ask you directly. Who exactly are you?
这就要取决于你如何看待存在的定义方式了。阿杰塔博士当然不愿意自己与系统内的化身只是个毫无个人意志的 NPC， 对不对？
That depends on how you define existence. Dr. Ajita certainly won't want her avatar in the system to be just a NPC character without free will, right?
那么得到阿杰塔博士本人的许可，拥有阿杰塔博士的知识，又重复着阿杰塔博士的人生，自我认知也为阿杰塔博士的存在，当然是阿杰塔了。
There's a lot of Dr. Ajitas in this sentence. Therefore, the being that is permitted by Dr. Ajita possesses Dr. Ajita's intelligence, that lives Dr. Ajita's life, and identifies as Dr. Ajita, is without a doubt Dr. Ajita.
原来如此，也就是说，你的本体果然……
I see. So your original form is you will not go back to the other screen. You will say what the original form is and don't let us in suspense.
看来我们彼此都掌握了一些对方的小秘密。为了表达对挚友热情的回应，我承诺暂时终止对你那份宝贝数据的解密工作，但作为交换，你也要满足我的好奇心。
Looks like we both know some of each other's secrets. To reciprocate your goodwill, I promise to temporarily halt the decryption of your precious data. Things change. You will have to satisfy my curiosity. Probably, I don't know if she hints about Vita being masked full now. At this
寻
point,
梦者系统本是阿杰塔博士一手主导开发的模拟测试用产品，却因为他的意志而将整个星球裹挟其中，变成了如今的天量级演算型量子计算机。
the Dreamseeker system was originally developed for simulating testing under Dr. Ajita's leadership. But due to her will, it enveloped the entire planet and evolved into this astronomical scale quantum computer.
作为后台维护员的我，尚且不能把握其全貌，可为什么唤醒了寻梦者的系统操控员，偏偏是你这样一个外来的家伙？
Even as a back-end maintainer, cannot truly grasp it entirely. How could the system operator who awoke the Dreamseeker system be an outsider like you?
莫非你跟洛星有什么渊源？
Could it be that you are connected to Loshing in some way? Okay. We have a very difficult translation back then with Vita, but she is from Venus, not Mars. Right?
可是这样就更奇怪了。我们的星球于10亿年前就陷入了无法观测的错乱混沌，而根据修伯利安数据库中的记录显示，你的家乡明明是……
But that makes it even stranger. Our planet fell into unobservable chaos billions of years ago. Yet, according to the records in the Hyperion database, your homeland is…
今天的交流会就到此为止吧。和你聊天很有收获，阿吉塔博士。
Oh, why do we do this? Let's end today's discussion here. It was quite insightful chatting with you, Dr. Ajita. No, you didn't tell anything. They're just digging dirt to each other. You don't say what the homeland is, which is Perusha, I don't know when, Venus or I don't know. And she didn't say that who she is.
好吧，这是一次愉快的聊天。至少从目前的结论来说，我们不是敌人。只要目标相同，那我们就依然是亲密无间的合作伙伴。
Okay, it was a pleasant chat. At least from what we have concluded. We are not enemies. As long as we share the same goal, we will remain close partners.
不是敌人吗？如果我说我是为了成为神明的送葬人而来的呢？
Not enemies. What if I told you I came here to become the god's undertaker?
玩笑罢了，工作加油哦，阿杰塔博士。
Just kidding. Keep up the good work, Dr. Ajita. Vito, the God Slayer. Wait, is Undertaker the thing that I think about? Okay, yeah, I think that's it. Making it so intriguing.
赤血撕裂双目，心与空寂处哀鸣。
Old Crimson
在
Red's
故事的
eyes.
结尾，
The end of the story, she finally gained everything she has ever wanted. It is also deprived of
却也
everything,
因此倾尽所有，
left her alone.
孑然一身。
I think we are back to Heliaaa. The clock ticking on, incessantly jarring the silence of this place. Come to think of it now, what sound was it exactly? Was it the beeping of life support machine in the operating room? Was it the recoil of pulling the crossbow trigger? Was it the beating of a precious mechanical heart? No. It was a countdown where her soul was corroded away by the second. 如此贫弱，如此丑陋，如此不堪一击，如此令人憎恶。你是我最为痛恨，以至于恨不得将之挫骨扬灰的过去，甚至于连从前那个我都不如。So big, so ugly, so despicable. You're the past me that I long to the point of wanting to crush to dust, scatter to the winds. You're even more pathetic than who I was. 你对于强大的自己的执念，和我对于弱小的自己的厌恶，在这可模拟出所有可能性的计算世界中交汇，成就了这本绝无可能的毁灭。Your obsession with being strong, and my hatred for being weak, entwined in this computation world where all possibilities can be simulated, creating this impossible encounter. 你我的时空与此交错，心灵的交易将彼此连接，给了我这绝无仅有的机会，亲手杀死另一个过去的自己。Our timelines intersects here. And though this transaction of souls, we are bound together, giving me the sole chance to kill another me from the past with my own hands. How did you get created?
痛吗？他想必比你痛上100倍。遗憾吗？他一定比你遗憾1000倍。赫利亚，你也成千上万次想过这个问题了吧？为什么死的不是我呢？
Was it hard? She must have painted 100 times more than you. Any regrets? She must have regretted 1,000 more times than you. Heliaaa, you must have asked yourself this question 1,000 times by now. Why wasn't I one who died?
你当然想过，正是因此你才献上血液，成为连接你我的第一道桥梁。就像现在一样，借由血脉，我将我的力量借给你。可是，你呢？
Of course, you have asked yourself that. Otherwise, you would not have offered your blood, which became the first bridge connecting you and me. Just like now, through our blood, I lent you my power. But what about you?
你用这份力量做了什么呢？任何人都可以拦住你的去路。望尘莫及的前辈，冷嘲热讽的恶女，飞船的登陆系统。
What did you do with this power? Anyone could block your path. A senpai far beyond your reach. A villainess who sneers and mocks. A ship's logging system.
甚至是他人的一张不记名投票。
Even an anonymous vote from someone else.
你反复迷失，在你最大的仇敌面前丑态百出，连这支弩箭都忘记要如何握紧，伤他分毫都做不到，还妄提要报仇。
You lost your way time after time. You made a fool of yourself in front of your greatest foe. And you even forgot how to grip this bolt. You are too weak to skate him. Yet, you speak of revenge? You? What is it? Ah! It doesn't look good. Is it Heliaaa? Is it Heliaa's heart? Is it Coralie? Did someone escaped? Ah! You?
就为这些微不足道的痛苦，就为那些无关紧要的人，这样的你，也配对我赌咒发誓说愿意付出一切？
Just for those insignificant pains. Just for those irrelevant people. Someone like you isn't worthy of vowing to me that you would give everything.
你不配。
You are unworthy.
无力与仇敌作战，却也无法干脆利落的放弃；无法屈服于自身，却也无能挣脱苦楚。
Powerless to fight your enemy, yet unable to simply quit. Unable to submit to yourself, yet powerless to break free.
就是这么一个不上不下，令人看了就心生厌恶之人，偏偏露出一副宛如失去了一切的表情。
that such an average eyesore makes herself look as if she has lost everything.
在我最绝望的那个瞬间，让所有灾厄消失于过去、现在、未来的瞬间，明明是实现一切夙愿的终点，我的世界却偏偏如断垣一般倾颓。
At that moment of my deepest despair, the moment when all misfortunes vanish from past, present and future, it should have been the culmination of all my wishes, yet my world crumbled like walls.
就是这双令人憎恶的眼睛，我就是在碎裂的世界残片狭缝之中看见了你。我很好奇，你又是经历了什么，沦落到这般下场？
Those despicable eyes. I saw you narrowly between that remains of fragments world. I'm curious. What had you lived through to be in this sorry state?
是否将此身骨血粉碎重铸，只是己身已非己身？是否将此路掣肘之人悉数杀灭，只是世间生灵无存？是否已将此事捣毁，只是回首无来路，亦无归途？
Have you broken your body apart, so it is cast anew? Have you killed whoever blocked your path, so this world is devoid of life? Have you undone this world, so you have nowhere to run?
如果没有尽到这般努力，如果没有付出这般代价，何谈为他尽力而为，付出一切？
If I had not made the effort, if I had not paid the price, how could I say I have given her my all?
你明明什么都没有付出，究竟在扮演什么受害者？
You gave nothing, nothing at all. So why are you playing the victim?
于是我答允你换取双眼，成为连接你我的第二道桥梁，就像现在一样。且有双目，我将我的力量借给你。可是，你呢？
So I agreed to trade eyes with you, becoming the second bridge connecting us. Just like now. Through these eyes, I lent you my power. What about you?
你大谈你可笑的骄傲，违反你曾坚持的所有繁文缛节，闯进登录系统，就为了去叩首祈求一个莫须有的神明。
You talked about your ridiculous pride, then broke into the login system against all the rules you had been obeying, just to grovel to an unproven god?
你叫嚣着燃烧生命，依靠换来的那点本事，继续当仇敌面前的跳梁小丑。如果我是你，我就给自己注射分子炸药，再朝他扑过去。
You screamed about burning your life away, relying on whatever little power you trade, but to continue glowing before your enemy. I were you, I would inject myself with molecular explosive and launch at him.
当然，你做不到的，因为你天真懦弱又愚蠢，是这世上最虚伪、最可憎之人。
Of course, you couldn't, because you are naive, cowardly, and foolish. You are the most despicable hypocrite in the world.
这样的你还妄谈理想， 想要用他的理想做借口寻求救赎，你根本不是为了克拉里，你只是为了你自己。所以
And yet you dare to talk about ideas, using her ideas as an excuse to seek redemption? You are not doing this for Coralie. You're only doing this for yourself. So?
你凭什么？
What gives you the right?
你又为他
Then
做了什么？
what have you done for her?
我当然是那些你不敢做、不能做，说服自己你不想做的事。至于范围，当然是你能想到的全部。
As for me, I did all things you didn't dare to do, couldn't do, and convince yourself you didn't want to do. And the gamut? Everything you could possibly imagine.
我记得他的样子，他那时候手指点触屏幕的频率，在最后的确认键前，他停顿了。有时候我也会停顿，在了解那些有心或是无意拦住我前路的人之前，在发觉自己与那个计划或有不匹配之时，或是被发现某一项指标不合之前。你很疑惑？哼，也对，能想得到才奇怪。毕竟你可是个普通人呢，躯体适应性、潜能，甚至于思维方式，哪一项都普通的堪称教科书级别的范本。不，你疯了。所以我更换了属于普通的全部。血不合格就换血，眼不能成便换眼，心不堪重可换心。唯独把复仇的钢印打进思想，在渐燃的业火中烧灼成型。然后，我的躯体足以承受驾驭位面武器装甲。坚守仇视的意志完全能在无数个时间段中始终共鸣如一。于是，401计划终于造就了唯一的适格者，绝不停息，直至成就万劫不复的厉鬼。如果赫利亚注定是个普通人，那么你说，这样的我是否逃出赫利亚的诅咒？已然足以铸就新的名字，抛却一切的复仇鬼。你说你和我不一样？哼，那当然，因为你只是可悲的赫利亚呀。
God, what was that? Did she replace her body parts and became a cyborg? Revenge spirit? You think you're different from me? Of course you do. Because you're just a pathetic Heliaaa.
你卑微又可比，双手无力握住任何东西，做不到任何想做的事。不过，你的存在依然在那个瞬间让我倍感安慰。你看，杀无可杀的厉鬼哟，亟待复仇的对象，这里不是还有一个吗？以心为连接你我的第3道桥梁，我将扼死你所怀抱的最可悲的愿景，撕碎你固守的最重视的回忆。借此，你的精神将再无可平抑。依照仇视，复仇鬼锁定的最后目标都在这里。遵循誓言，我将以最痛苦的手段杀死。
Oh god. And it still does not answer the question why there are two Heliaas there. And why can they even, like, they're still in digital space. It's not like she killed us for good, did she? Like the same as with Coralie? I don't know. Vengeful spirit? Created from data, Coralie? Is there like simulated universe on the side? Oh god. To be honest, it's kind of getting very excited the last couple of chapters. Like since chapter 6. That will be the end of the episode 1. Chapter 8. I will be thanking you for watching and listening. Wish you a good day, night, afternoon. And see you in episode 2. Take care.